Oh, good evening, everybody. It's Captain Shane. Thought I'd do a little late night flight ops here. Gonna take us over to Washington Dulles. I like that place. I was there a couple weeks ago, or I don't know, a week ago, and I really enjoyed the place. So I'm gonna go back there tonight and give her a shot. Just gonna do a couple quick little things here to set up what I'm trying to do, and we'll get going. Right. So, we got the FMS all set up. We got the weight and balance done. Let's go over some flight plan stuff real quick. Let's see what we got here. Alright, flight plan. Nope, we're flying to Washington Dulles. Gonna have 44,000 pounds of fuel on board today. Cargo weight 175.7. So 175,700 pounds. Looking like we're going to have a 35 knot tailwind component. Our alternate is going to be Philadelphia. So there we go. And here's what our flight plan is going to look like on the map. We're taking off with the Fedra 5 departure. So runway 35 left expected. Initial heading will be 350 to intercept the 335 onto row, and then exit at shipper over to sitter, and we're going to pick up this Gibbs 5 arrival into Washington Dulles. I'm expecting to land on runway 19 Charlie, and we're going to go park at the old cargo ramp. I'm pretty sure that's where UPS is operating out of. The old cargo ramp, so 19 Charlie would be preferred center. Alright, that's your departure brief. We're currently on ramp 7, so we're going to push facing to the northwest. We're kind of in the center here, so we don't need to pull forward at all. I'm expecting taxiway Bravo all the way over to taxiway Bravo over to 35 left and take up to the north. Weather at Louisville is 300 at 5 knots, 10 statute miles visibility. We have a cloud layer at 4,500. Altimeter is 29902. Let's go ahead and put that 2990, correction. We'll put that in right now. Also put that in our standby. And let's go ahead and fire up the APU and start getting that ready to go. As you can see, the FMS is all set up. Initialized. Cruising altitude today will be flight level 370. Cost index 35. I'm going to try that out. Seems a little slow, but we'll see how it behaves with that. And then, of course, flight plan is fully programmed in. So I'm going to have flight plan here, takeoff page here. Here's our takeoff data. We have a V1 of 135, a rotate speed of 159, a engine out climb speed of 164. So that's going to make it 174 on the V2 plus 10. Plane maneuvering speed is 247, so we're just going to go ahead and take 250. Climb thrust derate to 2,000, and we'll accelerate at 3,500 above the ground. I'm using a flex temperature of 45 tonight for a takeoff power setting of 104.3 N1. Okay, APU power is available. Let's swap over to that. So we can go ahead and pull. Actually, you know what? Let's do this correctly. Let's do our before start checklist. APU is on. Doors and windows are closed. Aux hydraulic pump 1 is on. Parking brake is set. We're going to go ground power and the wheel chocks are removed. Beacon lights on. APU bleed on. And engine ignition is A. And we're on aircraft November 294 uniform Papa tonight. And that is the before start checklist complete. Okay. Let's go ahead and get ready for a pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Alright, so we're going to go straight back about here. And then we're going to have us pointing out nose towards the runway. So right on the center line. Right about there.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Okay. See some people on the stream now. Nice to see you. Talk to me. Tell me where you're from. I got a couple of minutes before we're really ready to get going here. All right. Let's is there anything else we can do in here? No, we're all set. Maps. Go. Alright, just waiting on the tug.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Okay, you're clear to connect.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, parking brake released.
Starting pushback. And you may start engines.
Okay, crew, we are clear for engine start. Let's go ahead and let this guy get a little bit off the wall here before we start. Okay, crew, engine start. Starting engine 3. Button out, light on. Okay, and 2, oil pressure on the rise. %, fuel on. We got fuel flow, EGT. Oil pressure's up. Okay, button in, light out. Oh, button out, light in. Okay, good start on 3, starting 1. Button out, light on. And there is rotation N2. Oil pressure is coming up. Okay, let's go fuel on, fuel flow, and EGT. Oil pressure coming up. Okay. Button out, light, button in, light out. Good start on number 1. Let's go engine 2 start. Button out, light on. Rotation N2. Okay, there's 15% and oil pressure is good. Fuel on. Fuel flow.
Operation complete.
EGT.
Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Okay, button in, light out. Okay, good start on 2. Okay, crew, we have a good start on all 3 engines. Way down the ground, crew. Oh, geez. Fireworks.
So it's disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Okay, we'll look for you on the left. Thanks a lot. Okay, just waiting on the ground crew. We can get going. Alright, after start checklist. Engine, wing, anti-ice. Not required. Air PU bleeds are off. Hold on. Let's check for this guy. Alright. Got my hand signal. Got my pin. Thanks a lot. We're all clear. Alright, after start checklist, APU bleeds off, APU is off, and the ground signal, we got a clear hand signal and the bypass pin. After start checklist complete. Taxi checklist, okay, flaps and slats, set for takeoff, 15 degrees. Spoiler handle, arm. Stabilizer trim, set for takeoff, and that is going to be 5.8 degrees, aircraft nose up. Alright, let's go. Suitcase handles. .8 aircraft nose up set. Taxi light. On. Takeoff data. Confirmed on MFD. Takeoff departure brief is already performed. Radar is set for takeoff. Got a 3-degree tilt. Transponder TARA. Oops. Wrong way. Transponder TARA. Altitude repeat. Status page. Set to config. Okay, let's make our call and we'll start taxiing. Louisville traffic UPS 1579 heavy, taxi via Bravo to 35 left from ramp 7, Louisville traffic. Alright crew, parking brake released. Let's give it a little bit of forward thrust here. Alright, and we're going to check our nozzle steering left and right, and we'll also check the rudder as well. Rudder left, 2 green. Rudder right, 2 green. Nozzle steering checks. Brakes. Check. Alright. We'll do flight controls once we get it. We'll do the ailerons and the elevators once we're out of the parking here. Okay. Clear on the right. Clear on the left. This should be Charlie here. We're gonna make a left-hand turn. Clear on the right. Clear on the left. Continuing to turn over to Bravo. Alright, taxiway Bravo. Let's go ahead and go with our aileron flight control check. Ailerons left, 3 green. Ailerons right, 3 green. Elevator up, 2 green. Elevator down, 2 green. And we already checked the rudder. Hey, flight controls are checked. Taxi checklist complete. You guys ready for a good takeoff? I'm going to give you a good show tonight. Alright, while we're taxiing, let's go ahead and arm navigation and profile. so that the autopilot will pick those up right after takeoff once I turn on auto flight. Okay, I'm on the brakes a little bit, trying to slow us down. Coming right. And we're going to hold short. Alright, let's hold short here. Parking brake is set. Let's go before takeoff checklist. Status page. Get the engine. Okay, EAD. Check. It had a green box. Landing lights. Strobe lights. And our runway turn-off lights are all on. High intensity radar switch. Radar switch is on. Takeoff clearance. All right. Louisville traffic UPS 1579 heavy departing runway 35 left. Pedro 5 departure road. UPS 1579. All right. All right, crew. Clear for takeoff. Let's go. Okay. We got a little extra thrust on engines 1 and 2. I got 3 down to idle to help us turn. And real quick, the arrival end is clear. The departure end is clear. I see some fireworks out there. Bet you it's illegal. Illegal fireworks. Okay, looking for 350 on the heading for the runway. Okay, we are aligned. Fireworks straight ahead. Don't be distracted, crew. Alright. Takeoff. Stabilize. Takeoff thrust. Auto flight. Thrust set. Clamp. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Tell you what, autopilot, take it over. Okay, AP1. Should have okay, there's our initial acceleration altitude. Okay, flap speed check. Flaps up. Okay, coming right. Okay, speed checks, flaps, correction, slats retract. All these fireworks. That's so funny. Louisville traffic, UPS 1579 heavy is clear of runway 35 left. Over to Unicom 228, so long. Okay, over to Unicom. There's the airport. Let's see if we can see any bootleg fireworks. Oh, there's one. There's one. But off the left wing. We got any bootleg fireworks out here? There's one. There's some. Alright. Okay, coming right. All kinds of bootleg fireworks shows going on, even though it's a day after 4th of July. Okay, climbing at 250 pitch, climb thrust 103.6. Okay, climbing to 10,000 feet, let's do our after takeoff checklist. Landing gear up, lights out. Spoiler handle. Disarm. Auto brakes. Off. Flaps and slats are up, retracted. Flap takeoff selector, 15 degrees. EAD, checked. No alerts. Exterior lights, let's go.
Stabilizer motion.
Okay, check. Taxi light off, landing light off, runway turn off lights are off. And altimeters, waiting on transition altitude, 18,000 feet for standard, so we'll hold on that. Still see fireworks down there. Alright, climbing through 11.5 for 370. Just a look at the local traffic in the area. We are... Where are we? Nope. Nope. Where are we? Oh, right here. Duh. Okay, here we are. Out of SDF. Heading over to Washington Dulles. And now there was ATC on when I left, but fortunately they're gone now. That's okay. We'll make the most of it. It is kind of late at night, so you're gonna get what you're gonna get on VATSIM at that rate. All right, coming left. Still see a lot of fireworks out there. Okay, coming up on transition altitude. Okay, 2992 standard. 2992. After takeoff checklist complete. Okay, crew. Let's keep it climbing. Flight level 190 for 370. Okay, estimating 53 miles to our top of descent. Okay, everything's looking good. Engine parameters look good. Oh yeah. We're cooking with grease, man. He's looking good. A little bit of excess vibration on the number 3 engine compressors section. It's not out of limits by any means. So this is the vibration of the compressor side of the engine, and this is the vibration sensors on the turbine side. It's not that bad. And you're in the cell temperatures in degrees Celsius. Still see a lot of fireworks. That's so cool. I think it's a great touch for X-Plane to put that stuff in there. All the bootleg fireworks going on down below. Okay, climbing flight level 370. So who do I got watching tonight? Talk to me in the chat here. I got all the time in the world. Let's see, how long do we have actually? Let's take a look. So Navigraph says 41 minutes. I think it's actually going to be a bit longer than that. They do have a really nice head of steam going on. Ground speed's 519, 520 because of the tailwind that we got. Oh, hi Nanny Ray, you're the most loyal fan. Thanks for being there. Thanks for being here. How was the takeoff? Did you like that? I thought it was pretty smooth tonight. I thought it was pretty smooth. Man, look at that tailwind we got. I like that. So according to this, we got about a 43 knot tailwind component. And the reason this is not 51 is because the wind's coming in at an angle, right? So we're not getting the full effect of that tailwind quite yet. As we make this turn here at Shipper, we're going to come slightly to the left. A little bit more of that tailwind will get on our tail. Okay. Watch, we're going to start coming left here, and you'll see that the ground speed actually go up a little bit because this tailwind component is going to get more on us. Not much. One thing that I didn't mention is that we're going to lose some true airspeed as we climb, though, because you know, the higher we get, the thinner the air gets. So. Bootleg fireworks. Oh yeah, let's see if we can watch some more. Maybe everybody went to bed. I'm not seeing it anymore. Let's. Oh, over there. Yep, right there. Yes, so the tailwind, it actually gives you more ground speed. So yeah, if you have a tailwind, you're going to go faster. If you have a headwind, you go slower. So the tailwind pushes us. So here's how you can see it. Our true airspeed is 495 knots, right? So we're actually physically flying through the air at 490 some odd knots. But the wind is pushing us an extra 50 or so. So our actual speed over the ground, the ground speed, that's what actually matters. That's what actually gets you there and back, right? This is how fast our plane is going as if we're flying on the ground 1,000 to go. The ground speed is what really determines how fast you're going to get somewhere. You can see that the ground speed is faster than the airspeed because we have a tailwind additive that's pushing us faster than our airspeed. The ground speed is what we care about as far as calculating how long it takes to get somewhere. And that's what I look at, ground speed. So we're going 40 knots faster in the air than we would normally because of the wind on our tail. Okay, moving in, looking to capture this altitude here. Alright, I think we're nice and established on the cruise now. Let's do an update on our flight plan. We're currently direct to Sitter. Now, if I want to save a little time, what we could do is go direct to Burt. Oh, Louisville. Yeah, we're coming out of Louisville tonight. Like usual, that's the UPS World Port. So we started on ramp 7, took off from 35 left. Anyway, if we want to save a little time, I think we'll go direct to Burt. All right, let's take a look and see what that would look like. Yeah, let's cut out. Yeah, we got no ATC. There's not a lot of traffic up here tonight. Let's take a quick check. Is that gonna hurt anybody if we go direct? Alright, so we're here. No. Alright, let's save some time. We're gonna do a little something here. We're gonna go direct Bert. Watch this. Watch what's gonna happen when I put this in. Alright, now we're coming left. And that's gonna cut out a substantial amount of time from our flight plan. So we're basically cutting the corner on the flight plan, and we're gonna skip a few waypoints and go straight to Bert. And that should save us probably about 5 or 6 minutes, I'm guessing. Yeah, that'll be good. Save some time here. Okay, direct to Bert. Okay, crew, so we're direct Bert now. We've cut out a few waypoints. I'm gonna go get a drink of water. I'll come back in a couple minutes and we'll talk about our arrival into Washington Dulles, because I have some issues and complaints with this standard arrival, this Gibbs arrival, and we're gonna do our own thing because we have no ATC tonight, and I don't feel like putzing along at low altitude for an hour. So let me get some water. I'll be right back. We'll talk about this arrival, but in the meantime, I'll leave you with some external view. Let's see how many fireworks you see while I'm gone. Okay, I'm back. Okay, Nanny Ray, what would be the problem with the flight plan change if ATC were in play? Okay, well, for one, I couldn't just do it arbitrarily. I would need to ask permission to deviate or ask for a direct to a certain waypoint. Because I file a certain flight plan and they expect me to fly it as published to start. So, all these waypoints here, I filed this flight plan and they expect me to do that. Right now, if you see here, we're deviating from it quite a bit because we cut out Sitter, Pomick, and G-Berg and Harp, right? We're cutting the corner on this triangle, and now they're going to think we're off course. So you don't do that without asking. Now, there's going to be times where the ATC guys will actually tell you that you can do it without being asked, without you asking them. So they'll say, UPS 1579, clear direct Burt. They'll tell you that go ahead and skip your flight plan and take a shortcut. We're cool with it in advance. So they'll say clear direct to whatever. And then that means you can go ahead and go into your flight plan and alter it with their permission ahead of time because they're the one telling you to do it. And they'll do that for, it maybe helps them out with their spacing, with flow, maybe to clear a traffic issue that they may see down the line. When they tell me to go direct, I hardly ever decline. Anyway, let's talk about this arrival into Washington Dulles, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So this is the Gibbs 5 arrival. Now, you'll notice Washington Dulles is way over here, okay? But they want you to start coming down at this place, 240 knots at 280. And now they want you at a 250 at 11 right here. 9,000 feet, 7,000 feet, 6,000 feet. Okay, they want you to come down to 10,000, 11,000 feet, and you still have 10. 18. 24. 35. 41. 45, 53, like 60 nautical miles to fly from here, and you're not even on the approach yet for Washington Dulles. They want you down to 11,000 feet, 40 miles out. That is ridiculous. There's no reason for that. So, what we're gonna do tonight is we're gonna skip all of these altitude crossing restrictions because, for one, what's the point? And two, there's no traffic coming in here. If I had ATC, we would expect to hit every one of these things, right? Because they want you to fly this as published unless they tell you otherwise. But since I don't have them, and the traffic into Washington Dulles at the moment seems pretty minimal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see the point. So we're going to go and do this. And this is only because it's late at night and there's not a lot of air traffic controllers on anyway, so we're not hurting anybody, right? Now here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go into my FMC here, and I'm going to start deleting all of these restrictions. Okay? Take that one out. We're going to take this one out. I'm going to take this one out. And you'll see how these numbers are changing here. The FMC, our flight management computer, is recalculating our descent path. Anyway, what was I saying? Our FMC is going to recalculate all of these altitudes here. Well, I still got more. Look at this. Take that out. Let's take out this speed restriction right here. And as you see, it's recalculating everything because we're taking out these crossing restrictions. Oops, nope. I need that out. There we go. Look at that. See how these numbers are going up? This is exactly what I want. This is going to allow us to go faster and stay up higher longer before we turn into the approach. So that's why I'm doing that, because we can. And it also probably pushed our top of descent further out, right? Our top of descent was over here before. Now it's past the Burt intersection because we don't need to start down so soon. we stay up higher longer. Higher longer means faster. We can, get there quicker. So, in any way, you asked, would I rather fly with ATC on board? Yes, I do. Because this is a flight simulator. I like to simulate everything I can. So when I have ATC, it's more immersive, right? I feel like I'm more flying for real, not just playing a computer game, which, yes, this is a computer game, but you can get into it more if you know that there's somebody actually controlling you and expecting you to do things a certain way. But since I don't have that tonight, since it's late at night, I'm going to do what works best for me now, because there's no traffic to be concerned about, or not a lot. There's people flying right now, but not as many. And I'm not going to be violating any of my traffic control instructions, because there's none to give me any. So yes, I prefer ATC, and if they were here, we would have flown low and slow, just like they said. But since they're not, we're going to go faster. It's just going to get us landing sooner anyway. Right? Probably saving about 10 or 15 minutes doing that. Alright, I noticed that my weather radar was only showing turbulence. So now I got it on weather radar and turbulence. Alright. Oops, wrong button there. Top of descent, 71 miles, 448, 8 minutes, so we start down. Got some company traffic crossing here on the way over to Louisville. Jasmine Amari. Ooh, who's that? UPS 2073. Okay, Jasmine. Let's see what's up. Alright. Yes. Yeah, turbulence, you can kind of predict it. There's multiple different kinds, right? You have wake turbulence, you have convective turbulence, you have mountain rotors, and you also have clear air turbulence, which is the one that's really hard to see. You can't really predict that one. And you can expect to fly through turbulence when you're anywhere near any kind of sort of convection, like clouds. If our weather radar had any clouds on there or precipitation identified, you can bet there'd be heavy turbulence through that, so we don't fly through it on purpose. It's just me and a co-pilot tonight, though. We have nobody else on board, so we're going to stay strapped in at all times. Oh, there's that UPS traffic that I was talking to. See, you're on GCAS right there. That's company traffic that's going to be crossing 20 nautical miles off to our left. We'll see if we can see her as she goes by. Probably not. I think she's about 1,000 feet above us. Alright, that's us, that's her. She's flying another MD-11 out of Newark to Louisville, and we're from Louisville to Washington Dulles. So we're going to cross about 20 nautical miles apart. You know, it's funny, this exact flight plan that she filed, Port 4, Park J6, I flew this exact flight plan like 2 or 3 days ago myself. That's funny. From Newark to Louisville. Alright, let's see if we can see anybody out there. Probably not, it's so dark. Now, I think it's just a little too far away. Nope. Not gonna happen. Maybe if she's a little closer. Oh well. Not a big deal. Okay, it looks like we got top of descent in 40 miles. Real quick, we'll do one last check of the... So we're going to fly these waypoints, but we're not going to fly the altitude restrictions. We already determined that. And then let's go check the weather at Washington Dulles. So the wind is 190 at 6, so right down the runway. Scattered at 16,000. Altimeter 2978. AO2. Okay. Weather looks really nice for landing. ATA says... ILS approaches 19er left, runway 19er center, 19er right. Cool. So we're going to use 19 center. here's the ILS approach. So after Mat C, we're gonna swing around to Koval and fly it down. And at Koval, we need to be at 6,000 feet. All right, we're gonna fly it down in steps and then pick up the ILS here. Well, we're gonna fly the ILS all the way in, but okay, touchdown zone. 272 feet. Threshold is 50 feet, 4 feet. The decision height is 200 radar altimeter. 200 radar altimeter. Okay. Alright, missed approach. If we have to go around, we're going to climb to 3,000 feet direct to move and hold. And move is going to be on the 187 radio from 113.5, which is RML. So let's go ahead and drop that into NavRad as well, because... Oh, you know what? I missed our top of descent. Alright, crew, starting down. Let's take it down 10,000 feet for now. I was too busy talking. Alright. Washington Dulles traffic, UPS 1579 heavy, leading flight level 370, descending via the Gibbs 5 arrival, Washington. Okay, crew, we're starting down. I just barely missed the top of descent, no big deal. The FMC will compensate. Anyway, I need to program in this as on a standby. So 113.5, radio 187. So I'm going to come down here, and then there's no real actual need to do this. This is just me being extra thorough. The FMC tunes these automatically. But I like to have it as a backup in case we have a automatic tuning failure. So, there you go. This is our RML VOR on the 187 radio. This is where the direction we're going to fly, just in case we need to go missed approach. Cool. And then I'm also going to put in the ILS as a backup. Again, it tunes it automatically when you're 25 miles from the airport. Just check and make sure everything was okay. But just as a matter of being thorough, so we got that in, right? Let's go ahead and put in the ILS as well in the backup. 111.3, course 191, IDLX. So I'm going to come down here, and again, this is something I do, there's no need to do this. 111.3, and the final approach course is 191. So there. On the left side, it's going to be our ILS. On the right side is the VOR and radio to fly for the missed approach if we need to. And these are just pre-selects, I keep them down there just to keep them. Okay, let's go ahead and run our descent checklist right now. Landing data. Okay, let's talk about landing data. So this is a really long runway. Lots of runway here. Flaps 35 is a 162 approach speed. That's fast by most aircraft standards, but with this runway being so long, I've got no problem with that. So we'll keep flaps 35 at 162. No problem with that. And ILS 19 Charlie Center. This is the airport diagram. We're going to the old cargo ramp tonight, so I'm looking to roll out and get to the Whiskey 2/Yankee 6 exit point. Or if we want to be extra fast, we'll just take the Yankee 7 high-speed turnoff here and until we get to taxiway Yankee and take that back over the old cargo ramp. So let's shoot for a Yankee 7 turnoff tonight. That'll be good. Cool. So the landing data is checked and set. Approach briefing is already performed. Windshield anti-ice is not required. Decision height, minimum descent altitude is checked and set. Decision height is going to be 200, and our minimum descent altitude will be MSA NDA is going to be basically 3,500 feet within 25 nautical miles of AML. We should not be anywhere near that low unless we're on the ILS. So we're good on that. Seatbelt sign is on. Altimeters. Okay, standing by on altimeters. Altimeter setting for let's see, altimeter setting again for that place is going to be 2979. Oh, yeah, drag. Got it. Get a little fast here. Speed brakes extended. Okay. You guys see this? I have a split throttle situation here. Huh. Look at that. Let me turn that off for a minute. Wow, that's odd. I've got two engines that are reading higher than the others. Huh. I don't know why that is. We need to write that up. That's a little bit of a concern. Okay, I got speed brakes extended again. Coming up on transition altitude. Okay, speed brakes track. Transition altitude 2979. That's new weather. 2979, and on the standby. 2979. Well, a little concerned with the engines being split thrust here. Oh, they're still not coming in. Now they seem to be more or less aligned. That's weird. Yeah, engine 3's acting a little... Okay, add drag. Speed brakes extended. Alright, it looks like my engine parameters are coming back in there. That's weird. Engine 3 was lagging a bit there from the other two engines. I'm not quite sure why, but it seems to have come back in. Alright, speed brakes. Good drag. Yeah, I think I got my engines back. That was weird. Okay, all three seem to be running the same now. Yeah, this one's just lagging for a while there. I don't know why that was. Alright, so we need to have some updated weather at Washington. So the wind is now 210 at 6. So if you look here, this is our runway. The wind's coming at about a 20 degrees off from center, which is perfectly okay. 2979 altimeter. Runway assignments are still the same. No other change other than a slight change in the wind direction, but that's really okay. So no big deal there. Okay, we need to start slowing her down now. And there you go. We're 25 miles away from the airport. You can see that the ILS automatically tuned itself. IDLX is 19 Charlie. And there is... There's Washington Dulles right there.
Altitude.
Oh, altitude alert, 1,000 to go. Alright, we need to get this bad boy slowed down. Okay, and there again, airport's off to our 12 o'clock. You can see how clear the sky is tonight. And the bootleg fireworks near the airport, gotta like that. Okay, holding 10,000 feet here as we get this thing slowed down. Okay, descent checklist. We did altimeters and exterior lights, so landing lights, runway turn-off lights are on. All lights are on below 10,000 feet. Descent approach checklist complete. Fuel. I'll show you the fuel right now. We have 23,800 pounds aboard. Looking to land with 20,000, so we're looking really good. Perfect fuel planning. Okay, coming left. Still trying to slow down. Enjoy the fireworks show down there, guys. Okay, I'm gonna help out. I'm gonna give us slats extend. Speed check, slats extend. And let's go ahead, as soon as we get some speed out of this thing, we'll start down again. Okay, speed's 250. There's our 250 at 10,000. All right, crew, let's head down to profile to 6. Alright, let's get the local frequency for the airport right here. CTAF KIAD 134425. Alright. 134 425. I'm gonna put that in now. I know. It's crazy, these fireworks that are going on right now. I think it's really cool that this game simulates that. I heard last night, if you were flying 4th of July on this game last night, it was way more than this. Almost distracting. In fact, it's distracting right now. We keep talking about it, so I'm distracted by it.
Altitude.
Okay, 1,000 to go. Alright, let's go vertical speed to 6. This thing's having a hard time keeping her slowed down. And we'll keep the speed up a little bit. Oh, no, 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 no. Two and 0 knots.
Stabilizer.
Flaps
motion.
15.
Stabilizer motion.
Check. Alright, let's go. We'll go ahead and delete this manual.
Stabilizer motion.
Alright, crew, let's clear down to 5. Back to profile. Profile to 5. Heading select. Oof. That was abrupt. Alright, we're going to start intercepting the ILS. Let's do 161, about a 30-degree intercept. Approach is armed. FMS speed.
Altitude.
Okay, I got the localizer is alive. We might be above the glide slope here, so we're just kind of far out. We're 22 miles out still.
Altitude.
Yeah, I heard you. Okay, localizer captured.
Stabilizer motion.
Okay, let's go flaps 28.
Stabilizer motion.
Check. Okay, airport in sight. Runway 19 Charlie, straight ahead. let's get down here. I think we're a little bit high.
Altitude.
I think we're way high, actually. Alright, let's go gear down. Let's get this thing slowed down. Gear down. Cleared to 4. Still looking for the glide slope.
Altitude.
8,000 to go. Where is our glide slope? I think we're just super high. Yep, we're high. Profile down at 3. Oh, there we are way above the glide slope. Okay. I'm diving for it now. Alright, vertical speed.
Altitude.
Still trying to get that glide slope. Alright, clear down to 2. Washington Dulles traffic, UPS 1579 on the ILS. 19 center approach. Okay, there we go. Slowly getting this thing in. Let's go flaps 35. Whoa, whoa! Okay, easy on the fireworks, guys. Come on, man. Okay, glide slope is captured. Man, that took a while. Okay. Before landing checklist. Landing gear down, 4 green. Spoilers armed. Auto brakes. Let's go minimum. Flaps 35 are set. Altimeters 2979 cross check. EAD check green box.
2500.
Alright. Before landing checklist complete. Nope, I'm back on it. I'm on it now. Okay, last thing we're gonna do is set misapproach altitude. Alright, misapproach altitude 3,000. Okay. Misapproach altitude is 3,000. Okay, crew, we're quite visual here. I'm gonna take it now. Let's check our throttle alignment real quick. Alright. Okay, crew, my aircraft. Auto throttle off. Autopilot off. I have control. Thousand to go. Little bit fast, I'm correcting. A little bit low on the profile, got it. landing.
One hundred 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
First thrust. Manual braking. Okay, first idle. First is normal. Okay, let's roll out. I don't know what this is, but we're taking it. On the brakes. Alright, it's a high speed turn off. I hope it's Yankee 7. That's what I was looking for. Let's see, did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? Yankee 7. Yeah, baby. Woohoo! Alright, that's perfect. Awesome. Okay, Washington Dulles traffic UPS 1579 is clear of 17 Center. Taxi to the old cargo ramp via Yankee. UPS 1579. Okay, let's go ahead and stop right here. Let's do our after landing checklist. That was perfect, man. Alright, first of all, let's get this thing cleaned up. Let's see, after landing checklist. Spoilers are up, disarm, flaps and slats up, retract. Weather radar is off. Auto brakes off. Stab trim. Three degrees aircraft. Nose up. Landing light is off. Strobe light is off. Taxi light we're going to keep on. Wing and runway turn-off lights are off. Anti-ice is not required. APU, start. Okay, crew. Parking brake release, let's go. Alright, let's keep it moving here. Alright. Should be taxiway Yankee here. Okay, crew, left turn. Landing fuel, 20,800 pounds. That's perfect. We wanted 20,000, we got it with 20.8. It's just so good. Alright, now we're taxiing over to the old cargo ramp. It should be coming up here kind of quick. Oh, I'm not on Yankee, I'm on Zulu. Oops. Alright, I'm looking for Zulu 3, which is right over here. Okay, that's our turn right there. This is kind of a tight parking spot. I don't know why we go in here, but... Anyway, alright, standby crew, coming right. Alright, and then that is our taxi line right there. And I will go ahead and go to Marshall Review. Taxi light off. Okay, parking brake on. Okay, let's go parking checklist. Transponder off. Anti-ice off. Fuel switches off. 3, 1, 2. Seatbelt signs. Emergency power off. Exterior lights. Beacon light off. Wheel chocks. Get the wheel chocks and the ground power unit in. Ground power is on. Parking brake released. IRS is off. 1, 2, 3. Status page. Okay, no alerts. And the APU is no longer required, so we'll go ahead and shut that off. Okay, crew. According to the smart cars, my A cars, our touchdown was 369 feet per minute. I don't think it was. It didn't feel that heavy to me. That seems a bit high. But whatever. If that's what it says, that's what it says. But that did not feel like a 369 feet per minute touchdown at all. Whatever. Let's see. Let's do some debrief here. We had some concerns with the number 3 engine. It definitely seemed to be lagging at one point during the descent. I don't know if I want to write that up or not. That's be kind of hard to explain. It did lag a bit. I'm sure if they pulled the FDR data, they could see that. But I don't know how important that is. Alright, let's open up. Alright, what else? Oh, let's debrief that approach. I was way too high. Now, I was following the descent profile, or so I thought, on the approach chart, but we needed to be below it, not above those heights. So I was doing a bit of a diving thing with the autopilot, vertical speed of 1,500 feet per minute near the ground. I don't like that. To kind of grab the glide slope, but we finally did, and I got the aircraft about 1,700 feet above the ground, and I flew it, I thought, pretty good. I mean, manual throttles, manual flying all the way down to the touchdown. We were on localizer, on glide slope for almost all of that. So other than staying too high on the approach for too long, I think everything went fine. 175.7 thousand pounds of cargo are being offloaded right now, or unloaded, whichever way you want to look at it. They're doing something over here. And that's another flight in the books. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it tonight. I don't feel like flying all night. I've had a long day, so I'm gonna shut this bad boy down. Thanks everybody who showed up. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe, and put that notification bell on so you never miss a good flight. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. And Nanny Ray, good night.